It looks like Meghan Markle is making a new threat towards the royal family. All I'll say is this: brace yourself for more lies. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because has Megxie made a new threat to the royal family? Well, we all know this little part from the interview that happened a week and a half ago. So let's just listen to it again. And then I'm going to go on to Megxie's new threat because the timing of all of this is highly suspect. Here we go.
I believe part of our healing journey, certainly part of mine, is being able to be really open about it. I haven't really scraped the surface on my experience.
Okay, so here she was answering the question about her own alleged, unaliving ideations. And I did a video on this where I'm like, oh my goodness, Megxie is making, as far as I'm concerned, a direct threat to the royal family. She's not finished with them. And yeah, new news is coming out since that interview that, Megxie is not done with the royals at all and is going to take the feud nuclear. Why? Oh, yeah, brace yourselves for a memoir full of lies. Yes, apparently Megxie is set to expand on her mental health struggles that she endured during her time in the palace in an upcoming tell-all memoir, according to a report. According to sources close to Megxie, i.e., let's call a spade a spade. I think this is really coming from Megxie. She's planning to say more once the time is right. So, essentially, opinion conspiracy theory, whatever, when there's something absolutely massive and major and positive going on with the royal family, that's when she's going to release the memoir. Let's be real here, okay? And so the talk among their friends, according to the source, is that it's time to take the gloves off and do away with the diplomacy. Saying there's so much demand for Meghan to speak out, whether that's in the form of another sit-down interview or even her own memoir. She has the potential to make an absolute fortune and clear up a lot of questions. Come on. Come on, you know, okay, as well as I do, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that if Megxie ever does a memoir or does another tell-all, sit-down interview, whatever, yeah, it's actually going to create more questions rather than answer them. Because as far as we're concerned, Megxie lies through her back teeth most of the time. And a lot of what she says is very contradictory from what we can tell. So she's actually going to make the situation worse if she actually does release this memoir. Really, really is. Now, the insider said that the royal family's decision to snub Hazard and Megxie from this year's summer retreat at Balmoral serves as a catalyst for Megxie's burning desire to release a written project. In other words, it's the royal family's fault that she's going to release this memoir because she wasn't invited to Balmoral for the summer. Like, really? Really? While the source claims that Hazard and Megxie are not shocked to not be invited from the Balmoral summer retreat, it was certainly not welcome news. I mean, to be fair, come on, are you that surprised that they're not invited to Balmoral for the summer after everything that they've done towards the royal family? I mean, just in the last 12 months alone, Omid Scobie released this notion through Endgame that it's Princess Catherine and King Charles that are, quote, the royal racists. Where did he get that from? Where could he have got that from? Only one person you could have got that from, as far as I'm concerned. And ultimately, the buck stops at Megxie. Of course they don't want Megxie and Hazard anywhere near them during their summer holiday retreat. They want to have it as stress-free as possible, especially with the health situation going on with King Charles and Princess Catherine at the moment. So yeah, not welcome news for Hazard and Megxie not to be invited, I get that. But come on, They expected an invite still? They're freaking nuts and mad, I'm telling you. And so the insider says they're now being forced to figure out a strategy to fight back. And one option on the table is to go all out with a big tell-all from Megxie, where she completely lays out her side of the story. Now, despite the reports, a source familiar with the couple's deals has denied the claims that this memoir is going to come out. But the rumours of this memoir from Megxie have been going on for years and have actually ramped up since has the success with his own memoir, Spare. Megxie sees that success and thinks, I want a piece of that. Let me do my own memoir. Now, here we've got Meghan's mum, my good friend Meghan's mum. If you're not subscribed to her on YouTube, get it done now. She definitely has the PhD in moon bumpology, saying, I love watching Megxie destroy her dumpster fire image all on her own. What a dumbass. But I welcome it, because this is the thing. This is going to be one of the final nails in the coffin if she actually does this. If she actually releases this memoir, it's going to be one of the final nails in the coffin for her. It really, really is. It's going to be absolutely torn to shreds, and she's going to be torn to shreds as well. Did she not see the example of what happened to Prince Hazard when he released Spare? I mean, come on. At Royally Sage, at Sage1411, says, so because the royals are moving on and living their best lives, they somehow forced Megxie, her first name's really Rachel, to slander them. Okay. And this is the thing, right? For the source to turn around and say, look, oh my goodness, the royal family's decision to not invite Megxie and Hazard to this summer's retreat is now the reason why Megxie's going to release this memoir. In other words, the release of this memoir, it's all the royal family's fault because they weren't invited to Balmoral. How freaking petty do you have to be? Come the frick on. Stay in America. Stay in California. UK does not want Megxie back whatsoever, as far as I can tell. I mean, you look at the recent polls, she is like the most unpopular member of the royal family, pretty much. So just by that alone, UK don't want her. Balmoral don't want her. Royal family definitely don't want her. But because she wasn't invited to Balmoral this summer, it's all the royal family's fault now as to why she's going to release this memoir. Megxie can get bent on that one. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever. And just a heads up, you do not want to miss my next video. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions on Megxie making a new threat to the royal family to release her memoirs, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.